Alright guys, doing a little bit of maintenance today. As you can see, it's a timing belt kit. Doing it a little bit premature on my car because I seem to have cracks in the belt after only 50,000 kilometers, and it might be due to using a cheaper brand of belt, but that's a long story of why I had to. This is actually the third time I'm doing it in 50,000 kilometers due to a leaking cam gear seal. So this time I'll do it again, and I'm gonna go with the Gates kit again. And I've been reading a lot that the new Gates kit isn't that good of quality, but so here's a part number I got. I think the N is like the premium kit. And I was reading that the tensioner may not be good in these, but because it's made in China. But I think on the bearing here it does say Japan. I don't know if that'll focus, but oh, there's enough light, but it does say Japan on the bearing here. And yeah, coil Japan on this idler. This one, let's say here, GMB. China on this one. But most reports, people saying that the Chinese tensioners were failing, but my tensioner says Japan, so it should be okay. Japan. Yeah, coil Japan on this one too. It'll be Loctite. Yeah, that's a tool for the space out the belt. And for the water pump, I went with the OEM. I didn't buy the Gates one, since I did have problems with the Gates in the past leaking. Gaskets. Metal impeller. I think the new ones are plastic. And then, just to be certain, new thermostat. I'm getting pretty good at these one-hand unboxings now. And then 2 jugs of the Super Blue coolant. Well, let's get started. So I was out of the country for a week on vacation. So I had a good friend of mine do all the work for me, since it was a little bit above my skill level. I've only done the timing belt once, and I just wanted someone professional to do it so I wouldn't have to worry about it. And so you can see the first few pictures, looks like all the stuff is replaced. And also, yeah, got a picture of the throwout bearing, because I was having problems with it. It was like noisy, so I had him throw in a new one as well. And I don't know if you can see the picture, but I do have the TSK3 snout repair kit on. So I had to order that specific bearing to replace it. And also, I originally had him look at it too, because there was an oil leak, and it turns out it was the rear main seal and a little bit of that metal cover on the side as well. And just a few pictures of the engine back in the car. And also I had bought some brand new Blizzak WS80s. So got those installed, and I'm doing pretty well in the snow. So overall, it's all maintenance is mostly done, coolant flush and fresh oil change. So should be good for the rest of the winter, and I'll be saving up some money for some stuff I'll do in the spring. I think I'm going to tackle the quarters and get those repaired and repainted, and see what else I have in store with this. Still have to put a new motor in the Civic, and I'll probably start that in January. Well, thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for more updates.